Most QA engineers start enthusiastic, ready to break apps, write test cases, and prevent disasters. Then, a few years in, they feel stuck. Promotions don't come, raises barely appear, and skills plateau. Today I'm going to cover why the QA career stalls, and more importantly, what actually fixes it. There are a few recurring reasons. Number 1, sticking to manual testing only. Many QA engineers stay in manual testing forever, clicking buttons, writing test steps, reporting bugs. Don't get me wrong, all QA engineers need to be able to do these things, but it shouldn't be the only thing that you do. Number 2, limited exposure to code and automation. Even light coding knowledge, being able to read or write scripts in JavaScript, Python, or Playwright puts you ahead. Without it, you're going to be labeled as manual tester forever, not senior QA, not automation engineer, not SDET. Number 3, poor visibility in the organization. You find critical bugs but never speak up in stand-ups or document your impact. Management doesn't see your value. Out of sight, out of mind. Let me put this simply. If important people in your company don't know who you are and how you bring value to the company, then you're not going anywhere. Number 4, skill plateau. If you stop learning new testing tools, frameworks, or soft skills, you stop growing. QA isn't static. Software development isn't static. Technology isn't static. If you're not keeping up with technology and trends, you're falling behind. Number 5, avoiding ownership. QA engineers who wait for tickets instead of proactively improving process, writing reusable test cases, or introducing automation rarely move forward. A common thing that I heard from other QAs throughout the years of working is that they don't have anything to do because development is not complete. These are the same QAs that complain that they don't have enough time to do automation. Let's look at some ways you can fix your career. Number 1, learn automation. Pick a framework like Playwright, Cypress, or Selenium, or whatever your company is wanting to use. Learn how to write tests that run automatically. Manual testing is still important, but automation scales your impact. And honestly, it's more fun and you'll have more time to do more meaningful things. Here's an example. Instead of manually testing 100 login flows, use one script to run them all in seconds. That shows measurable impact that you can give to your team lead, your manager, his manager, and make sure you put that SMART metric on your annual reviews. Number 2, learn some coding. Even if you're not a developer, being able to read scripts, write small utilities, or debug code makes you invaluable. This is really important because you're going to need this if you're going to be writing tests in Playwright or Cypress. And honestly, the more you know how to code, the faster you're going to be able to create and fix your automated tests. Number 3, increase visibility. Speak up in stand-ups. Share metrics, document your impact. Here's some examples. Found 30 critical bugs last sprint. Reduce regression time by 50% with automation. Management notices numbers, not just effort. Number 4, build soft skills. Communication, influencing decisions, mentoring juniors. QA is often about teaching the team how things break, how to prevent issues, and improving quality culture. Number 5, take ownership. Proactively suggest improvements, better test coverage, automation scripts, process changes. Don't just wait for assignments. If somebody has to tell you to do something that's part of your job, then you're not doing your job. Here's some strategic career moves that you can make. First, level up with automation and tools. Master a test automation framework, learn CI/CD pipelines for testing, get comfortable with Git and branching strategies. Then, focus on impact metrics. Track bugs caught versus production escapes, report time saved via automation, show quality improvements. Then, mentorship and leadership. Mentor junior QA engineers, lead small projects or test initiatives, present retrospectives and lessons learned, and get some certifications and courses, or just watch a lot of YouTube tutorials. QA careers stall when you stop learning, avoid automation, and stay invisible. Fixing it is simple. It just takes time and effort. Learn, automate, communicate, and take ownership. QA isn't a dead end. You just need to step off the manual testing treadmill.